Hi guys, assalamu alaikum. So welcome back to my YouTube channel. There's Rashon. So as you know that myself Khalid Baloch. So I am back to my interesting videos, and today my topic is about the science topic, and these are the metals and non-metals. First, we want to know what are the metals and non-metals. Metals, all these metals are good conductor of heat and electricity, as like the gold, the silver, the mercury, and so on. These all are the metals because the electricity and the heat, these are the conductor of them. So that's why we can say that these are the so what are the non-metals? Non-metals are the opposite of metals, as like they are not the good conductor of heat and electricity. So that's why we call them the non-metals, as like hydrogen, as like hydrogen, carbon, nitrogen, and so on gas, and so on. We can say that things are the non-metals, and these all are the called non-metals because they are not good conductor of heat and electricity. Called non-metals. So let's move towards and what are the properties of metals and non-metals. The metals, first we want to discuss about the metals properties. Metals have a lot of properties, as like they are the good, as like I told you that these all are the good conductor of heat and electricity, as like these are the conductor of heat and electricity, as like their surface is very shiny and very smooth. When you see anything there is very shiny, there is very smooth, and you can see that there is the metal because the surface of that thing is very shiny and very smooth. So we know that there is a metal because this is the first the recognition for that thing. There's the surface that shines, that's called we can say there is the metals. And the other thing is that these all are the strong and heavy, and they are in solid form. Even they are strong, so they will be in a solid form. So these all are the solid form. But even there is one thing that's called the mercury. Mercury is in liquid form. Why? Because it is the annual drop of carbon. So that's why it is also metal. Mercury is also metal. But all metals are in solid form. So mercury just liquid form. So there's also mercury is also a metal. So the other thing is that the metals have the boiling and melting point. If you see that the metals and if you see the metals have the boiling and the melting point, so we can say that these are the metals. As like gold, we can take the example of gold because that's very common. So when we take the example of gold, when we take it to the outside of thing, then it will boil. When the thing boils, so that's called the metal. If they boil very slowly, it means that they have the low melting point. So these are not become metal. They will go in the category of the non-metals. Metals are strong. By metals we can make the wires, the electric wires, because they are strong. They are made from we can say that metals. And these all are the metals, and these are the properties of metal. We can make alloys from the metals. Means that as like gold, as like these all are the as like other thing that will be zinc, like zinc. We can make alloys from the metals. And these are the properties of metals, as like they are good, their surface is shiny, they can these are the conductor of heat and electricity, and they're very strong. From their strongness we can make electric wires. So these all are the properties of metals, and like we can make wire from the metals. So let's move towards to the properties of non-metals. Non-metals, as also these as like I told you that these are the opposite of non-metals. Not good conductor of heat and electricity, and so on. These all are we can say that these are some of them. These are strong, but as I later told you that the non-metals have no any surface. That their surface is shiny and smooth. Even there's one thing that is in non-metals, as like diamond. Diamond is a non-metal, but its surface is shiny. Why? Because as like I told you, mercury is in liquid form, and there's a drop of carbon. As like the diamond is also a drop of carbon, so that's why there's the surface, and there's the surface is very shiny and smooth. Non-metals have low and they have low melting point and boiling points too, because they have the metals have they means that they have the melting and boiling point, but the non-metals also have, but they have the very low melting point and boiling point. So that's why these are the non-metals. Is that from the non-metals we cannot make alloys from non-metals, as like later I told you that from metals we can make alloys, but from non-metals we cannot make the alloys. So these all are the properties of non-metals and metals, definition of metal and definition of non-metals. So I think so that will be very important to issue, because the importance of metals and non-metals play very better role. As like we can see in the kitchen, there are a lot of things that they are from the side when the sunlight comes through them, so they will shine. So we don't know they are metal or non-metal. These are the metals, as like I told you that their surface is shine and they are very strong. We can make wires, electric wires from them. So these are the properties of metals and non-metals. It will be very important to you, because that was on the metals and non-metals, because they're very important. So do not forget to like and subscribe. Let's meet with another video. So for today, Allah Hafiz.